Welcome to G-Files History. Today is May 13th, a day of reckoning in Persia. On this day in 1979, the Revolutionary Court in Tehran sentenced the former Shah of Iran, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, and his family to death while they were in exile, a dramatic and symbolic judgment from a nation in upheaval. But to understand the gravity of this moment, we have to step back. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi had ruled Iran since 1941, a monarch propped up by vast oil wealth and strong ties with the West, particularly the United States and the United Kingdom. In 1953, a CIA and MI6-backed coup restored his power after the democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh, had threatened to nationalize Iranian oil. That intervention cemented the Shah's position and also planted deep seeds of resentment that would take decades to erupt. Under the Shah's rule, Iran underwent sweeping modernization through the so-called White Revolution, which brought land reforms, expanded women's rights, and boosted education. But behind the glitter of progress, many Iranians lived in poverty and fear. The Shah's regime was deeply autocratic, silencing dissent through the secret police, Savak, known for brutal tactics, censorship, and torture. By the late 1970s, public unrest was boiling over. Widespread protests, a mix of nationalist, leftist, and religious factions, coalesced into a full-blown revolution. In January 1979, the Shah fled Iran under the guise of medical treatment, and in February, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini returned from exile to assume leadership of the new Islamic Republic. Just 3 months later, on May 13th, the new revolutionary regime sentenced the Shah and his family to death, accusing them of crimes against the Iranian people, corruption, repression, and betrayal of national interests. While the Shah would die of cancer in exile in Egypt the following year, the sentence was more than symbolic. It was a final break with the old regime and a message to the world. The Iran of the Shah was gone, and a new, uncompromising political order had arrived. The implications were immense. Iran severed ties with the United States, adopted a theocratic constitution, and began a turbulent new chapter in Middle Eastern geopolitics. Just months later, Iranian students would storm the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, leading to a 444-day hostage crisis. The echoes of these events still reverberate in global politics today. The fall of the Shah transformed Iran from a monarchy into an Islamic republic and reshaped the balance of power in the Middle East. It also sparked a decade-long rift between Iran and the West, a tension that had defined international relations ever since. A monarch was condemned, and with him an era came to a dramatic and final end. That's May 13th, one day, a world of history.